Hi guys, good afternoon. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone is having a beautiful, amazing day. So today, you guys, we have so many different promotions and things going on right now. I'm letting you guys know now, with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it has never been easier like today right now for you guys to finally be able to get your surgery. So with that being started, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about everything that we have to offer here to you guys at Icon Cosmetic Center, which I'm honestly super excited that I can get to share all of this amazing information with you guys, because I'm letting you know now, it is not every day where we get to see all of these promotions taking place like how we are getting them to see taking place today right now. Okay, you guys, so one of the things that I wanted to mention to you that is extremely important that we remember is that here at the Cosmetic Center, we're always going to be making sure that we are doing absolutely everything that we're supposed to be doing, you guys. So what does that mean? You may be wondering. What that means, you guys, is that when we are looking forward to getting surgery, we do have to get ready for surgery. We do have to be making sure that we're doing absolutely everything that we're supposed to be doing in order to be able to get our surgery, you guys. These are things that are really important. Okay, so we want to be making sure at the end of the day that absolutely everything that I'm talking to you guys about, we're doing it, we're keeping up to date with it. Okay, you guys, so with that being said, one of the things that I wanted to mention to you that is extremely important that we remember is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, when we don't only have all of these amazing promotions taking place right now, but we also have these great financial plans, you guys, that I honestly cannot wait to tell you guys about. So another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is extremely important that we remember as well is that with everything that we have going on here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it honestly has never been easier like today right now for you to finally be able to get your surgery. So one of the things that I wanted to mention to you guys as well is that we have 3 locations here at Icon Cosmetic Center. We have this post-op care bundle for BBLs. Everything that it comes with, it's super amazing for us to get to see, you guys. And I'm telling you now, go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this yellow folder. You guys put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys. Extremely important that we remember all of this amazing information. Okay, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is extremely important that we remember as well is that with everything that we have to offer here at Cosmetic Center is super amazing. So let me go ahead and get started. Okay, let me go ahead and get started on these amazing financial plans. Welcome to everyone that is joining the live right now. By the way, we have 3 locations of Icon Cosmetic Center here in Miami, Florida. We have one in Blue Lagoon, we have one in Doral, and we also have one in Hialeah, you guys. So with that being said, one of the things that I wanted to mention to you guys that is really important that we remember as well is that we have 9 board certified surgeons in total. So we have 9 board certified surgeons, and I wanted to tell you guys as well that I wanted to let you guys know as well that when we are looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, another thing that is really important for us to keep in mind is that you want to go with a board certified surgeon. Okay, like I cannot stress this enough. A board certified surgeon is so important. It is a fundamental part of getting surgery, you guys, because you want to be making sure that the person that you're getting surgery with is a professional that knows exactly what to do with your body type and that knows exactly what to do, and how to deliver the results that you want. So with that being said, you guys, another thing that I wanted to mention to you is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, lucky for you, we have in total 9 board certified surgeons. So the way that they're split up in these 3 locations, I'm about to tell you right now. By the way, in all 3 of our locations, we have many different hotels around them. We have many different pharmacies. We have many different restaurants. So it's a whole lot of, you know, things going on around every single one of our locations. Honestly, every single one of our locations are very, very nicely located, considering that they literally have everything like super nearby. Another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is the surgeons, you know, how the surgeons are split up. So in the Blue Lagoon location, which is where I'm currently in right now, in the Blue Lagoon location, we have Dr. Meridian, Dr. Gurani, and Dr. Giselle Gurani. In the location of Doral, we have Dr. Porter and Dr. Fisher. And in the location of Hialeah, we have Dr. Tamer, Dr. Harrow, and Dr. Zong. Okay, you guys, just making sure that you guys know of this information. Another thing that I wanted to mention to you is all of these amazing post-op care bundles, okay, for your BBL. Okay, you guys, so really, really, really important that we remember all of this amazing information, because I'm letting you know now, with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it really has never been easier like today right now for you guys to finally be able to get your surgery. So let me go ahead and explain to you guys. So this BBL Essential Care Pack that we have here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we have this BBL Essential Care Pack, by the way, you guys, comes with absolutely everything you will be needing for when you are healing from surgery, you guys. So I'm letting you know now, this is such an amazing deal, considering that everything that we are having here is, you know, something that you guys could take great advantage of. Okay, so the BBL Essential is the BBL Essential Care Pack comes with 1 full body garment. Okay, so it comes with 1 full body garment. Really, really important that we remember, you guys, that with everything that we have to offer here to you, it is extremely important that we remember, you know, it is not every day where you could get amazing specials like this, amazing deals like this, you guys. So I'm letting you guys know now, with everything that we have to offer to you, it truly has never been easier like today right now for you to finally get your surgery. Okay, you guys, so with that being said, one of the things that I wanted to mention to you, okay, you guys, is that the 1 full body garment is the faja. So the faja, when I'm letting you know now, the faja is your best friend. Like, actually, this entire essential care bundle is going to be your best friend throughout your healing process, you guys. It is really, really, really important for us to remember that absolutely everything that this brings is something that you will be needing, okay, you guys. So as I was saying, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that with everything that we have to offer to you, it is extremely important that you guys remember this faja, you need to be using it the proper way. You got to be very disciplined with it. You got to be very on top of it, because let me tell you something, the faja is going to be helping you with inflammation, with swollenness. It's going to be helping to sculpt your body, to mold your body. So whether you test the theory of, do I really need my faja, you'll notice that when you don't wear your faja, you'll actually look more inflamed and more swollen. Okay, you guys, so these are things that are extremely important for us to remember, okay, for us to keep in mind. So with that being said, another thing that is important for us to keep in mind and remember about is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always going to be making sure that absolutely everything that, you know, we're bringing to you guys, we're bringing to the table for you, it is something that, you know, you are keeping up with, that you are well aware of, you know, and that you're educated on the topic, you know. So if you think that I'm saying a lot of information right now, no worries, you guys. You know, we're going to be going over absolutely everything that you may be needing to know as many times as you need us to, okay? That is no issue. So with that being said, you guys, another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is really, really important that we remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we have so many amazing promotions, so many amazing deals, you guys. So it is really, really important for us to remember as well that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we you can purchase the stage 1 faja from us, which I highly recommend you do, because let me explain to you guys something. when we are super excited, we're super thrilled to finally get our surgery. We just cannot wait to finally get our surgery, and we're, you know, trying to get everything ready. You just want to have everything ready and set to go, which I highly agree with. You know, like, that's the way that it should be. That's the way that you should be, like, maneuvering and managing everything that you're supposed to do. But one of the things that is really, really important for us to remember, you guys, for us to keep in mind about, is that when we're looking forward to getting surgery, it is really important that we remember, you guys, that at the end of the day, you want to be making sure that absolutely everything that we are, you know, telling you to do, you're doing it the exact same way. So with this being a fact, you know, like I've said, you know, just a million times right now, the thing with this, you guys, why am I being so persistent with this, is that, you know, since you're super excited and you want to have everything ready, you go ahead and you purchase a faja from TikTok shop or from Amazon or from any of these, like, websites. And the problem with this, you guys, the problem with this is that when we are doing this, you guys, it is really, really important for us to remember that since we are doing this is something that can jeopardize us. Because 9 times out of 10, if you're buying a faja from, like, Amazon, TikTok shop, or any other place, 9 times out of 10, they're not even, like, made out of, like, surgical material. Like, the surgical faja is made out of a very, very specific material, you guys, okay? It's not the same material as a waist strainer or as a little faja, you know, like, it is not the same material whatsoever. Okay, so this is something that we have to remember. This is something that you guys have to be on top of and keep in mind, because at the end of the day, you want to be making sure that absolutely everything that I'm talking about right now here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you know, you're keeping up with it, you're doing it, you know. These are things that are really, really, really important for us to remember, for us to keep in mind. So at the end of the day, we want to be making sure that absolutely everything that we're doing is being done the right, proper way. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is extremely important that we remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it is extremely important for you guys to know that, you know, when we are looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, absolutely every single one of these things is important. So this is why I highly recommend for you to buy your surgical faja from Icon Cosmetic Center. First of all, you're not gonna know what size you're gonna be. So when you go ahead and you purchase a faja from somewhere else, like Amazon or TikTok shop or any of these other websites, the problem with this, you guys, is that you're not gonna get the size right. Because we have to remember, like, if we're getting a BBL, obviously our buttocks is gonna be bigger than our waist. So, you know, this is something that you guys have to be on top of and keep in mind, because at the end of the day, you need to be making sure that you are purchasing the right size. Because if it's too tight or if it's too loose, then it doesn't serve its purpose. And if it's not even made out of surgical material, you guys, then it's basically worthless. Okay, so this is something that is really, really, really important for you guys to keep in mind and for you guys to kind of be ahead of the game. You get what I mean? So that way you don't get caught up with a crappy faja and now, you know, like, you don't have a faja to wear. No, you guys, that's why I highly recommend for you to purchase your stage 1 faja here at Icon Cosmetic Center. And I highly recommend for you to have 2. Okay, and let me explain to you why. Before I explain to you why, it is important for you guys to know that, you know, you may be wondering, well, if I'm not gonna know my size, then how do you guys know my size? Let me tell you, girl, the way that we know your size is right after surgery. We have no idea what your size is gonna be until that surgery is done. Now, when that surgery is done, then we're able to know what size you're gonna be. Okay, so this is something that is really, really, really important for us to remember. And another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is equally as important as well is that when we are, you know, looking forward to getting surgery, guys, absolutely every single one of these things really, really matter. They really, 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 really do play such an important part. They matter a lot, you guys. Okay, why? Because, you know, you're going to be waking up with your faja on already. So obviously we're going to know what your size is. But after your surgery, because you'll be waking up with your faja on already. So this is something that is really, really important for us to remember, for us to keep in mind, you guys. You want to be making sure that absolutely everything that we're doing, everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center. You know, you're doing it, you're keeping up to date with it. Okay, these are all things that are really important. And let me tell you something, this post-up care bundle for your BBL is literally gonna be your bestie. I cannot stress this enough. Everything that it comes with, you're gonna be needing, you will be using it. So as I was saying, you guys, another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is really, really important that we remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we also have all of these amazing promotions, all of these amazing specials that honestly you could take so much great advantage of, you guys. Like, I'm letting you guys know now with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center. It honestly has never been easier like today right now for you to finally be able to get your surgery. So with that being said, you guys, another thing that I wanted to mention to you is that, you know, like I was telling you that the faja, like where you purchase it from, it matters because it can't just be any faja, you guys. Well, with that being said, you know, another thing that is important for us to remember is that at the end of the day, we want to be making sure that absolutely everything that we're doing, you know, we're doing it the right proper way. We're doing absolutely everything that we're supposed to be doing. So, you know, you want to be making sure that at the end of the day, you are being very, very lenient and being very disciplined with your faja. So the way that you're going to be using your faja is going to be the following. You know, your faja, you're going to be using it the first month, you're going to be using it 24 hours of the day. Okay, that faja got to stay on, you guys. We got to keep on that faja on because this is going to be molding your body. This is going to be sculpting your body. This is going to be making sure that you are, you know, compressing. And you're going to be needing that compression because it's important for us to remember that when we are fresh out of a surgery, it's a natural reaction of the body to get inflamed, you know, to get swollen. It's a complete natural reaction of the body, you guys. So these are things that are really, really important for us to remember, okay? So these things are super, super, super important for us to remember as well. And another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is really, really important for us to remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, another thing that we have to mention to you guys. Let me see right here. Hold on, because this phone is a little... Okay, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that the second month you're gonna be wearing it 24 hours of the day. Okay, you guys, so the second month you're gonna be wearing it 24 hours of the day. Really, really, really important for us to remember. Another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is really important for us to remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you know, we're going to be teaching you how to use your foams, how to use your boards, and all of that stuff, you guys. So if you're wondering, like, okay, how am I supposed to use my foams and my boards? No worries, you guys. Here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're going to be teaching you absolutely everything that you need to know. Another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is extremely important that we remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, not only do we have all of these amazing promotions, but, you know, the fact that we have everything that we have to offer to you guys, you know, like the board certified surgeons, the amazing prices, the financial plans, which I haven't even gotten into yet, the post-up care bundles, very, very clean, very nice locations, very well located, you know, like absolutely everything that we have to offer here to you guys is something that it is really, really amazing that you should be taking great advantage of. Okay, so with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is extremely important to remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always going to be making sure that, you know, you have a perfect understanding of everything that you have to do. So the third month, you're going to be wearing your faja 8 hours a day. So the second month, you're going to be wearing it 12 hours a day. The third month, you're going to be wearing it 8 hours of the day. Okay, you guys, this is something super, super important for us to remember. Okay, so as I was saying, you guys, another thing that I wanted to mention is that you want to be making sure that that faja is not too tight. Okay, you guys, let me explain to you why. The faja can't be too tight, you guys, because the thing is that sometimes we may believe like, oh, it's as tight as it possibly can be, like it's the best. And the reality of this, you guys, is that it's not. It's supposed to be tight. Yeah, there's supposed to be compression being made, but it's not supposed to be super, super tight to the point where like you literally can't even breathe in it, to the point where you can't even move in it. When you do any sudden movements, it literally hurts. Like, no, you guys, that means that that's way too tight, and it's not your size. Okay, so that is something that is really, really important for us to remember as well. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that when we are looking forward to getting surgery, another thing that is really, really, really important for us to remember, you guys, is that you want to be making sure that everything that you're doing, you know, absolutely everything that you're doing, you're keeping up to date with it, and you're doing it the correct way. So what do I mean by this? Like, if you notice that your faja is way too tight, if you notice that when you do movements and when you, like, you know, get up suddenly, or when you talk, it like hurts, it literally hurts, that means that it is way too tight, and you need to change out of that faja immediately, and, like, you know, get a bigger one. Because the reality of this, you guys, is that when the faja is too tight, when a faja is too tight, what happens is the constant friction of the faja with the skin happens to cause you faja burns. Okay, so what does that mean? That you literally get burns from the faja because of the constant friction with your skin. You get me? So just imagine it like this: if it's constantly going at it, of course over time you can get a rash, you can even get up to a burn, because it's way too tight for you right now. Okay, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys, since we're already touching the topic of fajas, is that, you know, 9 times out of 10 you're already gonna be in love with your results by the first week, by the second week. And this is something that is super, super important for us to remember, you guys. Why? Because when we are looking forward to getting surgery, something that is really, really important for us to remember is that the results, you know, you're gonna be able to get to see your final results around like the 4 to 6 months. That area right there, you'll be able to see like your final results, you guys. So this is something that is really, really important for us to remember, for us to keep in mind as well, because at the end of the day, you know, we want to be making sure that absolutely everything that we're doing it the right way, we're doing it the proper way, you guys. So these are things that are really, really important for us to remember. Now, another thing that is really, really important for us to remember as well is that with everything that we have to offer here to you guys at Icon Cosmetic Center, it really has never been easier like today right now for you to finally be able to get your surgery. So another thing that I wanted to mention to you is that, you know, all of our patients, they always come to me and they're like, Penelope, like, I love my results, I love my body, and they've only been like 1 week or 2 weeks post-op. And I tell them, I'm like, you think you love your body now? Like, you know, it's only gonna get better. Your results are only gonna get better. Like, if you're in love with your butt, you're in love with your abdomen, the results are only gonna get better and better, because you know, the more time that progresses, the more time that your body has to heal. Okay, you guys, so this is something that is really, really important for us to keep in mind, you know, for us to be aware of, because at the end of the day, we want to be making sure that we are making the most out of today, that we're making the most out of right now, and that we are taking advantage of all of these amazing specials, all of these amazing financial plans, this post-op care bundle. Okay, you guys, so with that being said, now, the BBL post-op care bundle also comes with the BBL post-op care bundle also comes with a one front board. Okay, you guys, so the front board is this black rectangular thing like this that is gonna be going on the front of your abdomen. So before, let's pretend like, you know, this is my faja, the board is gonna go on the inside. The board is gonna go on the inside, and it's gonna go on before I clip on my faja. Okay, you guys, so that is something that is really, really, really important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind. That way, you know, we can go ahead and get in contact with you. Okay, let me tell you something. The board, you know, it's surgical material, so it's completely safe for the skin, but it feels like more hard like this. You know why? Because, you know, right in front of your abdomen, you guys, we have to remember that when we're getting lipo, this is the skin, this is the muscle. Yeah, this is the skin, this is the muscle. No, this is the muscle, this is the skin, and this is the fat. So once the fat is being taken out, you know, there's going to be a gap in between the muscle and the skin. We have to do everything we can to stick these two together, you guys. These are things that are really, really, really important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind as well. Okay, so Another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we also have in the BBL Essential Care Pack comes the 3 lipofoams. Okay, so let me go back to the front board before I keep going with the lipofoams. When we are using the front board, you guys, it is really, really important for us to remember that the front board is going to be giving us that extra compression, that extra pressure that we will be needing on that specific area of our body. Because like I said right now, you guys, it is really important for us to remember that when we are getting lipo, this is the skin, this is the muscle, this is the fat being taken out. Now there's going to be a gap in between those two. We need to do everything we can, compression, massages, faja, boards, foams, to stick those two back together. Okay, you guys? So those are things that are really, really, really important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind. Okay, so with that being said, now the BBL Essential Care Pack also comes with 3 massages. Okay, you guys, so 3 lipofoams. Oh, I spoiled it a little bit, sorry you guys. So it comes with 3 lipofoams as well. Okay, so the lipofoams are these white rectangular things that feel like pillow-like material, you guys. Are very soft to the touch, and the purpose of the pillow foams, of the lipofoams, is for you to place them. So the board is gonna go right here, right? The board's gonna go right here, and then the lipofoams are gonna go like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, all around. Okay, you guys. So it's really, really important for us to remember that information. That way, you guys can go ahead and make sure that absolutely everything that we have here to offer to you guys are doing it, you guys are keeping up with it. Okay, so with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you is that here at the Cosmetic Center, we're always going to be making sure that we are, educating you guys in absolutely everything that it is that we can educate you on, guide you, help you. That's what we're here for, you guys. So extremely important that you guys do remember that information. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention to you is that the lipofoams are going to be kind of like going around town. If you don't understand that saying, it's kind of like going all around your torso. So it's going to go on your back as well. Now, I'm going to give you a little tip. If you find yourself doing this on your own, I highly advise for you to go ahead and clip on the faja by the pelvic area, very, very low, underneath your lower abdomen, by the pelvic area. Just clip it onto there, so that way you have the support of the faja, and that way the faja is sturdy enough for you to place your boards and your foams by yourself. Okay, you guys. So once that's done, you're gonna go ahead and place your board, your foams all around like this, you guys. Really, really important that we remember that information. That way, we can go ahead and do what it is that we need to do. So another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that the BBL Essential Care Pack also comes with 3 massages. Okay, so it comes with 3 massages, you guys. The massages are super important. I cannot stress this enough. The massages are so fundamental and so important, you guys. We have to remember that those massages literally are gonna get us to see our final results, or are gonna mess up our final result. So let me explain to you why. Hold on. So what's important for us to know, you guys, is that when we're looking forward to getting surgery, we have to remember that these massages are a big fundamental part of our healing process, you guys. They're really important. They're really big. So with that being said, you may be wondering, well, how many massages do I need, and how do massages work, and what are they for? So let me explain to you guys a couple of things. When we are getting surgery, you guys, after surgery, we're going to be experiencing something called liquids and fluids. You're going to be experiencing liquid retention. So this liquid retention builds up on whatever area you had lipo on. Okay, you guys, so let's say you get your Lipo 360 with your BBL, which is, this post-op care bundle is for, Lipo 360s with BBLs. So let's say that you guys get, you know, your BBL or whatever, and now you're experiencing liquid retention on your abdomen area, you know, on your back, on your flanks, on all that area. Okay, so that's completely normal, you guys. That is literally a part of the process, completely normal. So as I was saying, the massages, the minimum of massages that you should be getting, you guys, is really like 30 to 40 massages, and that's a minimum. Okay, guys, that's really, 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 really minimum. Okay, so make sure that you're going over here, right here, my left bottom corner, in this yellow folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys. I'm telling you now, it has never been easier like today right now for you to finally be able to get your surgery. Así que chicos y chicas, bien atentas, bien atentos, dejen su información aquí en esta libretica amarilla que ven aquí a mi lado izquierdo. Pongan su nombre, su número y su email. Así nos podemos poner en contacto con ustedes. Extremadamente importante que recuerden toda la información que les estamos diciendo ahorita. Si necesitan que diga algo en español, ahí me lo dicen en el chat. Si necesitan algo, o sea, alguna duda, alguna pregunta que tengan, yo estoy aquí para responderla, así que no tengan pena conmigo, que para aquí estoy yo, para eso exactamente, para guiarlos, para ayudarlos, para decirle todo lo que estamos teniendo aquí en Icon Cosmetic Center para ofrecer, que pueden sacarle mucha ventaja. Así que vayan y dejen su información aquí en esta libretica amarilla que ven aquí a mi lado izquierdo. Pon tu nombre, tu número y tu email, así nos podemos ver, así nos podemos poner en contacto con ustedes. Entonces yo ahorita les estaba contando de los post-op care bundle, the post-op care pack bundle para un BBL, y les estaba contando ahorita, pero en inglés, que este BBL bundle viene con 3 masajes. Los masajes son súper extremadamente fundamentales en esos días que nos estamos recuperando. Ok, entonces, como les decía, otra cosa que es importante para que ustedes sepan, es que los masajes mínimo, los masajes te deberías estar haciendo 30 a 4 masajes. Ok, esto es algo que es súper, súper importante para nosotros recordar esta información. Al final del día nos queremos asegurar de que absolutamente todo lo que estamos haciendo lo estamos haciendo de la manera correcta, como se debería hacer. Ok, entonces es importante que recordemos que mínimo nos tenemos que hacer 30 a 40 masajes mínimo. Ok, entonces otra cosa que les quería decir, que es bien importante que recordemos también, es que cuando estamos hablando de los masajes, a lo mejor vos te preguntas, ajá, ¿y cómo yo sé a dónde ir para mis masajes? Aquí, en cada una de nuestras locaciones en Icon Cosmetic Center, tenemos masajistas certificadas en cada una de nuestras locaciones. Entonces, ¿qué significa eso? Que cada una de nuestras masajistas sabe exactamente qué hacer con tu tipo de cuerpo, saben exactamente qué hacer con cada tipo de cirugía, o sea, los protocolos con cada tipo de cirugía, cómo es la técnica, saben muy bien cómo hacer las cosas. Entonces, ¿por qué les estoy diciendo esto? Porque es importante que el día que necesitemos masajes linfáticos, es bien importante que recordemos que al final del día, si nosotras contratamos o vamos a una persona que no es buena, y la única razón que nos dimos cuenta que no son buenas es porque ahora tenemos fibrosis, y déjame decirte algo, la fibrosis es algo que no tiene cura. Hay gente que dice que tú puedes minimize el look de fibrosis, pero lo importante es que recordemos que es minimizar, ¿ok? Pero no necesariamente se va por el completo. ¿Cómo tú puedes prevenir la fibrosis? Haciéndote muchos masajes, usando tu faja, siendo bien juiciosa con esos masajes, bien pendiente de ti misma, ¿ok? Entonces, estas son cosas que son súper extremadamente importantes para nosotros recordar, porque al final del día nos queremos asegurar que todo lo que estemos haciendo lo estamos haciendo bien y de la manera correcta como se debe hacer, ¿ok? Otra cosa que les quería decir, que es bien importante que recordemos también, es que aquí en Icon Cosmetic Center tenemos tantos deals y tantas promociones y estos financial plans que están espectaculares, que la verdad deberían aprovechar. Les digo ahora que Icon Cosmetic Center es el lugar correcto para vos. Si vos estás ahorita en este live escuchándome, no es coincidencia. Si vos de hace años te querés hacer una cirugía, a lo mejor lo has hablado con tus padres, con tus amistades del trabajo, con tu pareja, y la única razón por la que no la has hecho es porque las cosas no se dan, o porque cada vez que estás a punto de hacértelo tienes que cambiar el focus para otra cosa, o cositas así que a veces nos pasan en la vida que impiden que nuestros planes sean como nosotros queremos, pero a la final salen mejor. Porque déjame decirte algo, si vos estás ahorita en este live es porque es importante que recordemos que cuando estamos hablando de todo lo que tenemos para ofrecer aquí en Icon Cosmetic Center, es importante que recordemos que cuando estamos buscando una masajista, así sea para que vayan para tu casa o las estás contratando como afuera de la clínica, es importante que siempre hagamos research, que busquemos sobre la reputación, sobre los pacientes que ha tenido, cositas así, porque es bien importante que cuando estamos hablando de los masajes, estés muy pendiente de todos esos masajes, pero muy pendiente, porque eso es primordial, eso es súper importante, porque al final del día 50% de tus resultados es un cirujano bueno, pero el otro 50% es como vos te cuidas y como vos te priorizas y como vos haces las cosas, y absolutamente todo lo que tiene que ver con todo lo que tenemos para ofrecer aquí en Icon Cosmetic Center es algo que tienes que tomarle mucho provecho, ¿ok? Así que, como les decía, otra cosa que es bien importante para que ustedes recuerden es que los masajes vienen con 3 masajes en el BBL Post-Op Care Bundle, ¿ok? Voy a dejar que un par de personas se unan al live, así tenemos a personas aquí escuchando de toda esta información que tenemos aquí para ofrecerles en Icon Cosmetic Center. Y bueno, como les decía, es bien importante que recordemos toda esta información. Otra cosa que es bien importante para nosotros recordar es que aquí veo a Salón, ¿cómo estás? Muy buenas tardes, bienvenida. Si tienes alguna pregunta, si tienes alguna duda, me la puedes poner en el chat, no hay problema. Otra cosa que les quería decir, que es bien importante para nosotros recordar, es que con todo lo que tenemos para ofrecer aquí en Icon Cosmetic Center, la verdad nunca ha sido más fácil para que por fin se puedan operar. La otra cosa que les quería decir es que el BBL Post Care Bundle también viene con un BBL Pillow. Entonces el BBL Pillow es súper importante también, porque yo siento que hay veces que cuando la gente me escucha hablar de un BBL Pillow, automáticamente piensan que es una almohada para las nalgas. Y sí y no, porque es una almohada para proteger las nalgas, pero no es para directamente sentarse y poner las nalgas en el BBL Pillow, ¿ok? Entonces esto es algo que es súper importante para nosotros recordar y bueno, tener en mente para el día que cuando nos vayamos a hacer nuestra operación y el cirujano nos diga, ok, después de las 6 semanas es que tú puedes usar el BBL Pillow. Ok, estamos claros de eso. Después de 6 semanas es cuando tú puedes usar el BBL Pillow, que eso es algo súper importante para nosotros saber, para nosotros recordar. Entonces, como les decía, otra cosa que es bien importante para nosotros recordar y saber es que el BBL Pillow, como les dije, lo puedes empezar a usar a partir de las 6 semanas. Pero ahora, no significa que automáticamente vamos a empezar a poner un pocotón de presión y compresión en los glúteos, porque eso no sirve. ¿Ok? Eso Eso no, porque ¿qué pasa aquí? Lo que pasa aquí es que estamos dañando nuestros resultados. Cuando hacemos ese tipo de cosas, estamos literalmente dañando nuestros resultados, porque recuerden que necesitamos lo suficientemente de tiempo para poder sentarnos, ¿ok? Y es bien importante que recuerden también cuando estamos hablando de todo lo que tenemos para ofrecer, es súper importante que recordemos también que cuando estamos hablando de todo lo que tenemos para ofrecer aquí en Icon Cosmetic Center, el BBL Pillow siempre siempre los vamos a educar, siempre les vamos a enseñar qué es lo que tienen que hacer, pero es importante que recuerden cómo se usa el BBL Pillow. El BBL Pillow te lo vas a poner, este es el BBL Pillow te lo vas a poner debajo de las piernas. Este es debajo de las piernas, hamstring, under thigh, como ustedes lo llamen. Entonces, el BBL Pillow te lo vas a poner así, ¿verdad? Entonces, tú ves que, vamos a decir que estas son mis nalgas. Tú ves que las nalgas están completamente protegidas, o sea, no están tocando absolutamente nada, no tienen ningún tipo de compresión o presión. Eso es algo súper importante para nosotros recordar, chicos y chicas, que eso es lo que queremos prevenir. Lo que queremos prevenir es que haya compresión y presión en esas áreas, porque estas son células nuevas, ¿ok? Estas son células completamente nuevas de grasa. ¿Y qué pasa? Que si estamos poniendo presión y compresión en esas áreas a donde necesitamos que más bien no sea así, ¿qué pasa? Que esas células de grasa se pueden morir y tú literalmente puedes deformar tus nalgas y tus caderas. Ahora, eso me lleva a lo que yo les quería hablar ahorita. Vayan y dejen su información aquí en esta libretica amarilla que ven aquí a mi lado izquierdo. You guys go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this yellow folder right here. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys. Extremely important that you guys do remember all this amazing information. That way, you know, we can go ahead and get in contact with you. Okay, so with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is equally as important too is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it is extremely important that we remember as well that when we're looking forward to getting surgery, this is the right spot, you guys. This is the right place for you. I cannot stress this enough. Here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're going to take care of you in such an amazing way, in such a kind way, that you're honestly going to be so happy that you went with Icon Cosmetic Center, okay, you guys? So, as I was saying, another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is extremely important that we remember as well is that with absolutely everything that we have to offer here to you guys at Icon Cosmetic Center, it really has never been easier like today right now for you to finally be able to get your surgery. So, you know, make sure that absolutely everything that we have to offer here to you, you're taking advantage of it, you're making the most out of today, you're making the most out of right now. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is extremely important as well is that have you guys heard about like these like BBL beach chairs? You know, like these like trending BBL beach chairs that people now think that they're like super good for your BBLs and stuff like that. Let me explain to you why I strongly believe that this is actually not good for your BBL whatsoever, and that you're actually messing up your results instead of like really taking care of them. So let me explain. So when we are looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, one of the things that is really important for us to remember is that when we're looking forward to getting surgery, we have to remember that this is brand new fossils that have never been put into our buttocks before. So we have to allow time, you know, to process those brand new fossils, for our body to process those brand new fossils, okay? So those are things that are really important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind as well. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is extremely important that we remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you know, when you mention those BBL beach chairs, we are gonna literally tell you like, no, stay away from those. Because the reality of these BBL beach chairs, you know, you might think that you're onto something because it's protecting your buttocks, but what you fail to realize, you guys, is that it's actually not doing you any good. Because the thing is that, yeah, it might be protecting your buttocks, but is it protecting your hips? So let me give you a virtual illustration, because I know that, you know, I'm a virtual learner. Probably a lot of us here are virtual learners. So let me explain to you something. When we are looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, this is the deal, you know. So basically, when we are looking forward to getting surgery, we are supposed to, you know, protect our buttocks at all times and protect our hips. So when this BBL beach chair, you know, I'm gonna pretend like there's a BBL beach chair in front of me, and I put my buttocks through the hole. What I failed to realize, and what a lot of you guys fail to realize, is that this BBL beach chair is actually making compression on my hips. Okay, you guys. So yeah, my buttocks is completely safe of any pressure, of any compression, but my hips, though, my hips is something that really matters, you guys. Okay, because you don't want to deform your hips. Okay, when you're getting a BBL, it's to fill in your hip dips too, is to give you the hourglass figure. So all of these things really matter. Okay, you guys, like, they really do matter. So as I was saying, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is extremely important that we remember as well, is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we always have to be making sure that absolutely everything that we are using, that we are doing, is, you know, legit, the real thing, and it's not gonna, like, you know, jeopardize our results. It's not gonna mess us up. Okay, you guys, these are all things that really do matter, and that you want to be on the lookout for when we are, you know, getting ready to get surgery. Okay, you guys, so with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is equally as important too, is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always going to be making sure that absolutely everything that we have to offer here to you guys are doing it, you guys are up to date with it. So with that being said, you guys, that's that. And, you know, the BBL pillow you're gonna start using around the 6th week. But, you know, if you don't really have to use it, you guys don't. Like, if you could get somebody to, like, drive you around and stuff like that, go ahead and do that, you know, because for this time being, it is really important. It is really important for us to remember all of this amazing information. Okay, you guys, another thing that is really important for us to remember is that this BBL Essential Care Pack bundle also comes with 1 pair of anti-ballism socks, you guys. So the 1 pair of anti-ballism socks is the following. You know, we have different sizes, of course, so it will be, of course, a different size for whatever it is that you whatever size it is that you are. But with that being said, you guys, something that I really wanted to mention is that these compression socks are so important when we are doing our healing process, you guys, because the reality of this is that when we are, you know, during our healing process, the compression socks are gonna be helping us with healing. Okay, you guys, because let me tell you something, this is going to be helping you with blood circulation, with improving blood circulation, improving oxygen, and preventing blood clots. Because we have to remember that when we are, you know, healing from surgery, you guys, something that is really important for us to remember is that we have to be making sure that absolutely everything that we're doing it the correct way. So, you know, it is complete natural reaction of the body for you to be swollen, for your legs and your feet to be swollen, for your whole body to be swollen. Okay, you guys, like, that is a complete normal reaction of the body. Another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is really important that we remember as well is that with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it honestly makes it so easy for us to finally be able to get our surgery. So with that being said, you guys, another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is equally as important as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you know, we're always going to be making sure that absolutely everything that we have to offer here to you guys, you know, you are well known about it and you're up to date with it. So the compression socks, you're supposed to wear the compression socks for up to 4 weeks, you guys. Okay, so you're gonna be wearing the compression socks for up to 4 weeks. After those 4 weeks, you know, you're gonna be telling your surgeon like, hey, you know, like, am I done, or you know, am I not? And you know, there is, for example, another example. Let's say that you have been looking for you to get surgery, right? So one of the things that is important for us to remember is that it's a natural reaction of the body to get swollen. So let's say, for example, after the 4 weeks, your feet and your hands are still swollen, you guys. You know, I'm here to let you know now that it's okay. Don't freak out. It's completely normal, you guys. It just means that you are going to be needing to wear your compression socks for longer, okay? That's all that means, you guys. It's completely normal. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is really important that we remember as well is that with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, honestly has never been easier like today right now for you to finally be able to get your surgery, you guys. So make sure that you guys are up to date with absolutely everything that we have to offer, and you know that you guys are well known with everything that we have to offer here to you guys. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to mention to you, Julie, hey beautiful, how are you, baby? How are you, you pretty girl? How are you doing today? How are you feeling? You know, how's your healing process? How are you and your sister? I hope you guys are doing amazing. Let me know how you guys are doing, how you guys are feeling. How's that body? I know it's bodying for sure. I'm doing good. I love my results. I know, that's right, girl. I literally told you were gonna be in love with your body, you know. It's literally something that you cannot put a price on. Like, I bet that you go to the mirror like 10 times a day, because, you know, shit, I will do it too, you know. So I'm here to let you know now, you guys, we love our results. Can't wait for the summer to get out the faja a little more. Yeah, I mean, you keep that faja on though, because trust me, if you think you love your results now, just wait. Just wait until that 3-month mark, the 6-month mark. It honestly, like, it's so amazing. Like, the way that, you know, your body gets so snatched with the help of those massages and the help of that faja. Because, you know, I have a lot of patients that the first 2 weeks, they tell me, I'm in love with my body, I'm in love with my results, like, oh my gosh. But I'm here to let you know now, you guys, that it only gets better. It only gets better and better. Like, when you see your final results is around the 4 to 6 months. But girl, if you're already in love with your body, just give it some more time, and you're gonna be like in awe. You're gonna be shocked at the fact that that's your body. Okay, you guys. So extremely important that we remember that information. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always going to be making sure that, you know, we are keeping up to date with you guys, that you guys are doing absolutely everything that you're supposed to be doing. You know, these are things that are really important to us. So we're always going to be making sure that you are up to date with it, that you are keeping up with everything that you have to do. Okay, you guys, so let me see. I'll be 7 weeks post-op for my birthday. I can't wait to look good for my birthday. I know that's right. I know that's right, girl. I'm only 2.5 weeks post-op. And look at you. You're already in love with your body. You're literally the perfect example of, like, literally the example I just said about how I see girls that get their body done every single day. And they all always be like, after 1 week, 2 weeks, they're like, I'm in love with my body. Like, I'm so happy. I'm such a baddie. And I be telling them, like, you are gonna, like, be stunned when you see your final results. Everyone in Icon was amazing. Book, guys, you won't regret it. Thank you so much, Julie. That means the world to us, babe. You have no idea how happy it makes us when, you know, we get the chance to, you know, give you guys an amazing experience. Because I feel like when you're getting surgery, it's more than just results, you guys. It's about having a good experience as well. So I am super happy that we are able to that we are able to, you know, give you guys amazing results and amazing experience. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, remember that we're located in Miami, Florida. Remember that we offer free virtual consultations and free in-person consultations. Okay, you guys, absolutely everything that we offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center is something that you need to be taking great advantage of. Okay, so make sure that with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you are keeping up with everything that we're supposed to be doing, that you are doing, you know, everything that you have to be doing, you guys. Okay, so with that being said, remember we have 3 locations. We have one in Blue Lagoon, we have one in Doral, and we have one in Hialeah. You guys, we have 9 board certified surgeons. The surgeons that reside in the Blue Lagoon location, which is where I'm currently in right now, are the following, you know, are Dr. Meridian, Dr. Gurani, Dr. Giselle Gurani, and Dr. June. If you are getting to know Dr. June now, Dr. June is a new doctor that we have here at Icon Cosmetic Center, also board certified, also has many years of experience. Okay, you guys, he just recently joined the Icon Cosmetic Center family, so we're super thrilled and super happy to have him here. You guys should really go ahead and go to our Instagram and check him out, so that way you guys can see for yourselves everything that, you know, we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center. Okay, you guys, so with that being said, the surgeons that reside in the Doral location are Dr. Porter and Dr. Fisher, and the surgeons that reside in the Hialeah location are Dr. Tamer, Dr. Zong, and Dr. Harrell. Okay, you guys, so extremely important that we remember all of this amazing information. So it is super important for us to remember. Okay, you guys, another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is equally as important as well for you guys to remember is that when we're looking forward to having surgery, you guys, we want to be making sure that absolutely everything that we're doing is being done the right proper way. So no smoking, no drinking at least 30 days before, you guys, at least. Okay, very important that we remember it's at least. Okay, so you guys want to be making sure that, you know, if you could push it a little bit more, like 2 months, 3 months, that would be perfect, you guys, but at least 30 days before. Okay, those are things that are really important for us to remember, for us to keep in mind, you guys. So make sure that you guys are up to date and following absolutely everything that, you know, we are telling you guys to do here at Icon Cosmetic Center. And another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that we offer free virtual consultations, we offer free in-person consultations. Okay, so it's really important for us to remember all of this amazing information. Another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is equally as important is that when we're looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, another thing that you guys gotta be aware of is that we always gotta be making sure that everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you guys don't miss it. Because the other day we had a amazing special that ended like 2 days ago. But don't worry, you guys, because we have something cooking. We have something coming, okay? We have something coming for you guys. I don't want to say too much. I'm not going to say nothing, matter of fact. But we got something cooking, okay? And it's real good. So you want to be making sure that, you know, you're keeping up with all of our social media platforms, that you're keeping up with all of our specials. You know, if you're getting to know Icon Cosmetic Center now and you want to see, you know, the amazing specials and promotions that we have here at Icon Cosmetic Center, I highly recommend for you guys to go to Icon Cosmetic Center on our Instagram. That way you guys can see for yourselves everything that we have to offer here. Another thing that I wanted to mention to you is that the reason why we don't post as much, you know, like before and afters, you guys, here on TikTok is because TikTok is a little more sensitive to that kind of topic, you guys, to those kind of you know, to those kind of posts. And the reason why we don't post as much testimonies on our TikTok as well is because it is important for us to remember that, you know, TikTok is a little more sensitive, you guys, okay? So go to Instagram if you are wondering, you know, like how our beautiful iconic dolls look. You know, we're a very transparent clinic in the sense that, you know, we always love to post our patients' testimonies and absolutely, you know, their entire experience. You know, there they'll be talking about how their results went, how they felt, how they're doing, you know, absolutely everything. They go over everything with you guys. So really important that we remember that information, you guys. So with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you is that make sure that everything that I'm mentioning to you guys now, you guys are doing it. You guys are, you know, keeping up to date with absolutely everything. Okay, you guys. So as I was saying, another thing that I wanted to mention to you is that don't miss out on all of these amazing specials. And what are you waiting for to become an iconic doll? Thank you guys so much for joining the live today. You know, happy Friday. Have an amazing rest of your day. Stay tuned as we'll be coming back with another live. Okay, you guys, stay tuned. I'll be coming back with another live in around, you know, today with the financial plans. Okay, you guys, so stay near your phone. And thank you guys so much for joining the live today. We'll see you back very soon.